Jerusha. Jerusha. You made me do it. Girl, you made me do it. I'm going to link her video below. Hey guys, welcome back. I am Lady Lux. Let's just get started. So there's some unfinished business to take care of from my last video, which was the luxury name tag. If you haven't watched it, please pause, watch it, and come right back to me. Or after you're done watching this, you can watch that one too. But I really struggled with the N letters, and I had sort of subbed in my 90s inspired Chanel tote that I just bought from 20A. But there were other ideas from you guys. Unfortunately, I don't have any of these designers, and I'm going to put the names of the subbies on the screen who were kind enough to provide me with some suggestions. So let me go to this is my Louis Vuitton GM agenda in I think it's called the Tigre leather. I love it. It's subtle. So, you know, I carry this at work, by the way, and I didn't want a bunch of Louis Vuitton logo on that. So let me see here. So the end designers that were recommended were Nicholas Kirkwood. Nope, none of that. Naked Cashmere. Nope, I checked. I thought I did. Nina Ricci, nope, I can't. I don't. I can't. It's not that I can't. I just don't. The Neo Noi from Louis Vuitton, I don't have that. Narcisco Rodriguez, don't have that. Nicolas Gasquer, which is a brand I'm probably not even saying right, I'm not familiar with. Nina Ricci, nope, don't have any of that stuff. But I glossed over the most obvious, which when Keisha Pink said it, I was like, why didn't I address that fact? She suggested the Louis Vuitton Neverfull, and yes, I did have that, but I sold it. So I no longer have that in my collection. So I actually came up with something. I feel so bad for not mentioning this. There's stuff inside. But my niece BB. So I do have an N luxury item from Louis Vuitton. So I have filled in that gap with you guys' assistance. Thank you so much. Let's talk about what I have on. So I have on this star silk blouse that's been really popular by equipment. I've seen people on TV wear it. I've always been attracted to it, and I thought that this was a good color. And then I have on these lovely Chanel earrings here. There you go. Lip color is an old Sephora. Beyond that, not much going on. I have on MAC blush. I think it's called Fleeting Romance. Yes, that's what it's called. The rest of it's just basic, and you know, y'all don't care about basic. So let's get into today's video, which I have to thank Miss Lorraine for. Thank you so much for this suggestion. She wrote and she said, I would love to see your vintage bag collection. And I was like, you know what? I've never featured a lot of my vintage bags. You've seen them sort of one by one, maybe, in a bag collection, but I thought it was such a lovely idea. So thank you, Lorraine, for the idea. I put it out to vote to you guys because I was going to continue the alphabet challenge A to Z to see what I have in this closet behind me. And the vintage one beat it out. So I have a few bags and a couple of pieces of jewelry to show you. Before I start showing you the goodies, I want to let you know what my definition of vintage is. It's really about 10 years old or older. You guys helped me to name this beauty. I had been looking forever. I bought it from What Goes Around Comes Around, New York. You named it the Duchess, and I agreed, after the Duchess of Sussex, who has now gone on to live her very best life, and I love it. So this is a 2011 reissue. It's in navy with gold hardware, and it's just such a wonderful bag. Sometimes in low light it can look black, but clearly you see here in my light that it is a navy bag, and it's just stunning, classic. This one is I'll Never Let You Go, my forever collection. I believe everything that I'm going to show you is definitely my forever collection. So we're starting with my reissue from 2011. Now we're going to move to 2010, and this is one of the first bags I added to my collection. I did not buy this new. This was I bought this through Couture USA, and this is, of course, my maxi in caviar leather with gold hardware. So she is from 2010. She is in lovely condition. You guys know how I do with my bags, and she is gorgeous. I don't pull her out as much as I thought I would. I need to start giving her a little bit more love and attention. And I am actually planning at some point to do a video just comparing the sizes, because I have pretty much every size of Chanel bag, and just giving you the pros and cons. But this lovely lady is from 2010, and she is absolutely fabulous. All right, here is another 2010 bag, but this is my jumbo, and I think this is such a beautiful, like, beige cream. I think this is right when Chanel kind of made the turn from doing a very brown beige to a very just beautiful, just this beige. You know, this has been updated in recent years to include the iridescent finish, which I found really beautiful. But since I already have this lovely vintage bag in my collection, then I did not go for one of those bags. So, she's also in beautiful condition, and I do buy pre-loved bags. I always make sure that they are in excellent condition, no odors, no weirdness, and this young lady is no different. So she's absolutely lovely. She is, leather lined. Well, I'm looking at it for myself. As you can see, I keep my bag stuffed, but leather lined, and just such a gorgeous, gorgeous part of my collection. I'm very careful with her. As you can see, there's no color transfer. I actually learned that by mistake. I had a little bit of color transfer when I first took her out, because I wore her with jeans, and I got to the business of getting that right out. As a matter of fact, I think I left where I was going to get the color transfer out of my bag, because I was like, there is no way on earth that I'm going to let that happen. So there you go. All right, so many of you have asked me to do a collective, I guess, reveal of the bags that I've bought since I'm away. I don't want to do that, and I'll go into another video. I'm actually thinking about another video just sort of explaining what I've been up to and, talking about things. You will see what I have gotten just over the course of time in my videos, and when I talk about them, I will feature them as such, things that you have not yet seen, and this is one of them. This is a bag that had been on my list forever. This came out in 2019. Cruise collection, but it is this beauty. She is so gorgeous. She is a flat bag, tweed, just lovely in all of her glory. I think Rachel Zoe used to wear this bag, and it's very difficult to get your hands on. I bought it off the website First Dibs through a awesome seller. I think the name of the seller was House of Carver, and they were so lovely to do business with, and so I follow them on First Dibs. But this is absolutely stunning. This was in pristine condition, had probably only been carried once. This is not a crossbody bag. You can certainly adjust the straps to make it a shoulder bag, or kind of carry it like a clutch, which I think is really cool. It's kind of sort of integrating right now with the trend of the Bottega Veneta, the pillowy dumpling shaped clutches, which I have one of those as well. But I love her. She is roomy. She is, just to compare with the jumbo, oh, she's a big girl. She's wider than a jumbo, about the same height. But she is absolutely lovely, and she is from 2009, and I love her. I love her very much. The next bag I'm going to show you is one that I featured on my Instagram when I got her. This is the Prada Saffiano clutch in that lovely, delicious gathered leather. I remember seeing this bag in 2007, so that's about what I would date it at. And she's got also this awesome strap, but it's about what I would date it at, and wanting it so bad, and just had other things that I was trying to accomplish and save for at the time. But I told myself, you know, when I grow up, I'm going to get one of these bags. And indeed I did. I searched high and low. They're out there, but the ones that are out there aren't in wonderful condition. This one, she's beautiful. She's perfect. No odor. You know, she's got the zip top, which I think is so cool and secures everything you need. She's beautiful and never touched on the inside. All of the hardware, the zipper glides just wonderfully. But I love, love, love this clutch, and I will never let it go. This is forever in my collection because I think it's so classic. I don't have a lot of Prada. I think I might have a pair or two of Prada shoes and a couple of ready-to-wear pieces. I choose Prada very carefully, and I choose the stuff that's going to be classic. Not sure what's going on with the House of Prada these days. Not loving everything that I see from them. It's just a little too trendy. And remember, I think it was like 2018, 2019, they kind of went real 80s. And I don't mind the 80s. I like the 80s, but it was just a little too much for me. So here is my Prada Classic Clutch, and this is 2007. All right, that brings me to the end of my handbags. Now we're going to move on to a couple of jewelry pieces. And I bought both of these in a store called Vintage 529, I believe, in New Orleans. And first, I am going to show you these earrings. These are clearly from the 90s, maybe even the 80s. They are clip-ons and they are gorgeous. My only complaint about these, I'm holding the other one. My only complaint about these earrings is that the clip-on is pretty firm, which I like because I always get nervous about them sliding off my ears if not. And I can go about 5 hours in them before I'm like, okay, I need to take these off of my ear. So I think these are absolutely gorgeous. And then the last thing that I want to show you is this super long vintage Chanel necklace. And I think I also hauled this for you guys. Same store in New Orleans, just stunning. And you can double this. You can triple this. I mean, you can do a lot with it. It also unhooks. So tripling it would be tough to get it over your head, but you can make it work if that's what you want to do, if you want to wear it more like a multi-layered choker. So this is a forever item. Actually, everything I've showed you in this video are forever items in my collection, and I will never let them go. All right. Well, thank you so much once again for your time. I am Lady Lux. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate this community and all of the encouragement that you guys gave me about coming back. Thank you for letting me work at my own pace. I think that was part of what was getting to me is I was putting a lot of pressure on myself to put out videos, and I want to make sure that the videos that I put out going forward are of the utmost quality. So if I skip a few weeks, I would rather have one super high quality video at the end of that time rather than, you know, just something that I put up because I'm trying to club it together or because I want to put things away in my closet. All right, as always, I appreciate your comments below. Tell me which bag was your favorite. I'm really curious to know. What do you think of this lovely lady that I added to my collection while you were away? I'm just curious to see your thoughts and interact with you in the comments. All right, thanks. Have a wonderful day and see you next time.